Melaine and I are looking for some real changes in the new year, and two of the people who are going to help us are here now.
Kim and Carrie are with us from Nutritional Healing. We're going to reveal the results of our food sensitivity test. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm like a little nervous, but I think most people are.
It's here. Well, the good news is you have solutions for us and ways to help us really improve our lifestyle. Because talk to us a little bit about how Nutritional Healing is helping people achieve some amazing results.
Absolutely. So the food sensitivity testing that we do is one of my favorite services, obviously the route that we guided you guys on. And it's very customized and personalized health care. A lot of people come to us and they can't figure out why they're not feeling well, why they might struggle with weight management, and we help give them the answers as to why. What's the root cause of this? Because we're exposed to standard American diet, which isn't so good, let's be honest, environmental toxins, prescription medications, and then just stress takes a toll on our digestive system. So things that we weren't necessarily born with as sensitivities can become some that are healthy foods. So a lot of symptoms that we're seeing are inability to lose weight. The chronic fatigue is a huge one. Fibromyalgia, asthma, arthritis, stomach disorders, and skin conditions.
Okay, so Carrie, what are some of the foods that people might typically expect to show up on a sensitivity test?
Right, that's really common. You know, when we talk to people, you know, a lot of them have been to their doctor, they've been through diets or even the fad diets of late. They're all about kind of cutting out some of the big heavy hitters. It's like, we're going to go gluten-free or dairy-free or sugar-free, and that's what people expect. You know, they come in and that's what they're going to assume is the problem. And for a lot of people, we'll find that it's not necessarily those big three. Yes, they're common, but they're not the only thing bothering people. You'll find that, you know, spices or fruits or vegetables, things that we think are really healthy, are just a problem for you as an individual instead of everyone else, which can be the problem with a lot of those kind of canned diets or diets for a condition when, you know, how everybody reached the point of that condition is different.
Okay, let's go over some of the results because you're going to do one severe, one moderate, and one mild. So, Carrie, you're starting with me.
I am.
Okay.
Are you excited?
I am, actually.
Yeah. So, one of your severes that you have a sensitivity to are oranges.
Never knew.
Wouldn't have guessed. It's not something that's on a lot of diet programs. But the good thing with fruit is that there's a lot of alternatives. So, things like you have apples or nectarines that are still on your list that would be a really good fruit to still eat for a snack that maybe you wouldn't miss oranges for the long haul.
Sure.
Yeah, and then a moderate for you was zucchini. Another healthy food that works in a lot of dishes. You can have yellow squash instead, though. So again, nice, simple, easy switch. It doesn't have to ruin your life, which is good. And then you had a sensitivity, a mild sensitivity to chicken. So which is very interesting. You know, chicken is common. We eat that a lot. It's a health food. It's a good lean protein. But instead, you can have turkey. So we'll help you put together with your program how to enjoy some of those alternatives and not go for the thing that you're used to reaching for a while. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready, time for mine. Let's see. All right. Most severe.
Right. So the most severe for Melaine here, surprisingly, was cumin.
The spice?
Yes, the spice.
Oh, brother.
And, I mean, you would never know.
No, that's not anything I've ever heard to cut out of my diet before.
Right.
Like Carrie said, we're going through our day thinking it's some of the heavy hitters of sugar or something. So a good alternative to that would be turmeric. You know, if you really want to spice.
If you're craving that same dish.
Otherwise, you know, you can eliminate that for 6 months. It's not a big deal.
No.
Moderate for Melaine would be raspberries.
Okay.
Again, healthy, great. Berries are great for antioxidants, but there's different fruits that you can opt for berries. So blackberries, blueberries, strawberries were all fine for you.
That's fascinating that it's not all berries. It's specifically raspberries.
Just that one. And then mild for you was peppermint. And I think this one's very unique because peppermint can be in a lot of body products or toothpaste, mouthwash.
Gum.
Yeah. And a great alternative is just cinnamon. You know, and I had that one years ago when I did the testing too. So
I love that you've given us like an easy swap right away. Don't even have to think about it.
Yeah.
So what is the timeline to heal our body? What we're talking about after finding out these results is cutting these things that we have a sensitivity out of our diet for just a few months.
Correct. So thinking about it differently where it's not a life sentence, this is an allergy you were born with. I mean, it's not like a peanut or a shellfish allergy, which by now we'd all know if you had. You know, it's a sensitivity that you've developed over time. So the good news is your body can heal itself. Your white blood cells are carrying this response right now, and your white blood cells will recycle about every 90 days. So you work with us for 3 months to 6 months, depending on, you know, your goals. You guys will be working with us for 3 months, but some people do for longer. And what we do is, after that time, your white blood cells will stop passing that memory on to the next generation of white blood cells. So your health, your body can heal, your gut lining can heal, and now there's no new foods becoming a problem, and your white blood cells can stop sending that message and fighting the food you're eating, which is good.
And so we're going to follow this journey
Yeah.
as we go, and it means meeting with nutritionists, and you're not left alone to say, like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So we're going to follow this as we go, but gobble, gobble, it's time to get some turkey.
Yeah. We would love if you would join us on this journey and find out what some of those foods may be triggering your body to have some negative reactions. The first 25 callers who sign up, you're going to get $100 off your food sensitivity test.
It really is eye-opening, so come on this journey with us, would you? 920-HEALING. That's 920-HEALING. We look forward to the next segment. Thanks, ladies.
Yeah, can't wait. Thanks.